Engage us in showcasing your brands and services to the world through adverts and sponsorship. We also offer latest broadcast equipment for rent, all at affordable prices. Tune in to Acnn TV via any free-to-air decoder with the following installation parameters: Intelsat 20 satellite with tuning frequency 12562 MHz, symbol rate 30 Mbps, orbital position 68.5 degree east, and horizontal polarization. You can also keep in touch with episodes of our programs via these social media platforms. For inquiries, please call 070-3265-6544 or mail us via inquiries@acnntv.com. ACNN, reaching the world with the undiluted Word of God.
Hello and welcome to News Update on ACNN TV. The President, Christian Association of Nigeria, Archbishop Daniel Oko, has said Christian leaders have the responsibility to ensure that their speeches unite the country rather than divide it. Oko spoke during a dinner held in his honor in Lagos. He said Christian leaders should try as much in their speech and sermons to say things that will rather bring Christians together in order to build a very strong country. He also charged political candidates seeking to lead the country to convince Nigerians on how they would provide the basic needs of the masses, saying anyone vying for a political position must be able to convince Nigerians that he would ensure that the basic needs are met, adding that Nigerians are very hard-working people who are able to work hard and provide for themselves. The Christian Association of Nigeria, Acnn, has condemned in strong terms the kidnap of 43 worshippers at the Cherubim and Seraphim Church in a Kaduna community, noting that despite victory songs by security agencies in recent times, attacks by terrorists on communities in the state had continued. Vice President of Acnn in the 19 northern states, Reverend Joseph John Hayab, who stated this in reaction to the abduction of the 43 victims, said it is premature to celebrate recent feats recorded against the terrorists and bandits in the northeast and northwest zones of the country. As part of efforts to respond to the looming hunger crisis in the Karamoja sub-region in Uganda, Church of Uganda Anglican Communion, in partnership with ACT Alliance, distributed relief food to support the people in the local districts, which form part of North Karamoja Diocese. The flag of the 50 tons of posho, 18 tons of beans, silverfish and salt was presided over by the Right Reverend Joseph Abura, the Bishop of Karamoja Diocese, who doubles as the Dean of the province of the Church of Uganda, in the presence of Right Reverend James Nasak, and the Bishop, North Karamoja, staff of Church of Uganda's Provincial Secretariat, members of ACT Alliance, local leaders and the diocesan leadership at the diocese office in Kotido. The distribution is still ongoing and expected to get to about 2,000 households. The distribution is targeting the elderly and child-headed families, malnourished children, pregnant women and lactating mothers, people with special needs, including those living with HIV, tuberculosis and women. According to the Director of Household and Community Transformation of the Church of Uganda, Reverend Andrew Agaba, each household will receive 25 kilograms of posho, 8 kilograms of beans, 1 kilogram of salt, and 3 kilograms of silverfish, only for households with malnourished children. Court of Appeal in Misrata in Libya sentenced to death for apostasy a Christian who had converted from Islam. The decision was reported by media called Middle East Concern, MEC, and confirmed by other Christian NGOs with a presence in Libya. MEC reported that the man, who converted 4 years ago, was arrested by militias, was not granted legal representation and also sentenced to pay the expenses for the publication of the decision through a local newspaper and a radio station. Apostasy in Libya is an offense punishable by death, and according to the interpretation of the Sharia, the Islamic law prevailing in Libya, local scholars maintain that not only male but also female apostates should be executed. And that's all we can take for now. Please join us at 3 p.m. West African time for the news on the hour. I am Lavinia Tadegrano. Good afternoon.
Viewers, do remember to call in with your comments, questions. We would love to hear your thoughts. Reach out to us on any of our social media handles showing on your TV screen now. And before we dive into the trending news, I hear there's a trending news that happened yesterday.